Tax the rich, trash the tariffs, end monopolies. Concepts that echo Adam Smith, whose book The Wealth of Nations turns 250 this month. Published in 1776, the year of the US Declaration of Independence, and 13 years before the French Revolution, Smith took aim at trade protectionism and extreme wealth. Many see parallels with today's tariff battles, including those linked to US President Donald Trump. Eamon Butler is director of the free market policy think tank, the Adam Smith Institute.
The Trump argument, I think, is that, America is being swindled because people are manipulating their exchange rate. China, for example, is manipulating the exchange rate, and therefore they're getting an unfair advantage in trade, and therefore we should have tariffs to offset that. And Smith did understand those arguments, but he thought that these things really should be as temporary as possible.
While Smith is most often cited for his free markets and free trade approach, when it comes to distribution of wealth, some say he could almost be channeling leftist US lawmakers like Bernie Sanders or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. His metaphor, invisible hand, is often read as markets channeling self-interest for the common good, though Smith used the phrase only once and within broader moral arguments. US economist Joseph Stiglitz is a professor at Columbia University and Nobel Prize laureate.
One of the things I find so interesting is the attempt of the right to misappropriate his ideas for themselves, which I think speaks to the fact that they don't have a coherent set of philosophy. So modern economics is based on infinitely selfish people, and clearly Adam Smith didn't believe that.
Smith also suggested limited tariffs when trade terms were unfair or for security reasons.
I think he'd be disappointed in the way that trade is going at the moment, with all of the protectionism around. But he would understand it because some of it is motivated by security issues, and that was also true in his day. And he said, well, there may be some justification for that, but you really have to watch it, I think was his line.
Events marking the 250th anniversary run this year in Glasgow, Edinburgh, London, and Smith's Scottish coastal birthplace.